Good morning, everybody. I'm Addy and Roke, streaming for Quarkforge. Joining me today is Pure. Say hello, Pure.
Howdy.
All right, can you give me a quick sound test there?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Can you hear both the game and you? I suppose and me, that's kind of important too.
Tell you in a second.
Okay. Shoot a few more shots here for you.
Okay, yes, I can. I was waiting for the stream to catch up with real life.
Ah, excellent. So we are back with Dune Awakening. We are on the path to the Ornithopter. I've done a little bit of resource acquisition. My biggest hangup right now is water. So I have the chassis. I have the hull. I have probably enough aluminum to actually finish it. It's just water. Water.
Jeepers, that's a lot of water.
Yes. So as I'm looking at it, I've got these two. This one needs 20 aluminum ingots, 45 aluminum ingots. I've got 20, but I've otherwise got all the parts. This one, 35. I've got all the parts. This one, 35. I've got the parts. This one is another 9, and I've got all the parts. The industrial pumps here are kind of the catch. So I need to figure out how to really amp up my water production. Now I have the passive thing that'll get me water over time, but I don't really just want to wait for it. So how do I get water? Well, I've been looking at this stuff. I have a deciliter John, so that's nice to have. Maybe I'm contemplating getting another one, but I'm also thinking about this industrial dew scythe, which requires more industrial pumps, which is that thing that I needed before. So that would bring me up to a total of 7 of these. I've got 4. And then silicone blocks. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I was wondering what you thought as far as that goes. Is that a good plan? Should I try to go somewhere else? What do you think?
Well, I think first, real quick, I'll mention that drops are still enabled. So, and those observer wall, floor, and foundations, which is what the drops are for right now.
Oh. Okay.
Just, side note. And as I was preparing to make sure I knew what to talk about, I kind of completely didn't pay attention to your plan.
Okay. So basically, I need water. I can either choose to wait for the water to stream in, or I can figure out a way of getting it.
Can you improve your water collection system?
There's a few things I can do to that end. First, I could make another deciliter John, which holds 10,000 water. That would be just a massive thing, but I still got to get it into the deciliter John. I could get this industrial dew scythe, but in order to do that, I need A, more aluminum, B, more silicon blocks, and C, industrial pumps. I know where to get all of this stuff. It's just a matter of doing it.
What about the water collection on your roof?
So that would be nice, but the amount of water that I need, because each aluminum ingot is 200 water, the amount of water that I would absolutely need to do that is, I'm going to guess somewhere around 25,000. The passive water collector is going to take 12 hours to get that much.
Okay, so 2 would take 6 hours.
Yep.
So...
Which is longer than we've got for the stream.
Yes. So you want 12 of them?
That's very, very resource intensive. Actually, I don't even know if it's functioning anymore. I forgot completely that I got to make new filters for it.
Your base looks different.
It is different. I will be happy to show you soonish. So I need plant fiber and I need steel. Steel I can do pretty quick. I'm gonna need probably 24 steel. So we'll get that kicked on. So I have upgraded my base. I have this gigantic open area. I had to raise the roof because the structure necessary to build the vehicle parts doesn't fit. Even though it actually looks like it doesn't allow you to build it in a one wall tall building. So I brought the wall up one.
Could have technically just raised a part of the roof, but
it's true. But I went full send and did the whole thing. So, no doors out, gotta go down. Down leads into the garage, which now, per your suggestion, has a door in and a door out.
You built it on a stick again.
What?
Your base. You built it on a kind of wide stick.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe I did. Oh, hello.
How did I know that would happen?
I don't know. It must be psychic or something.
You're so predictable.
Okay, anyway. To make this work, I now have to figure out how to get those parts, right? So,
right.
Good news.
Do you have 2 of your cycle things there for, one in case the other breaks sort of thing?
Yeah, and or I'm out in the desert and got caught in a sandstorm and lost everything. I got one bike to get to the other bike.
Fair enough. What are the numbers on the door?
I haven't actually figured that out. It's across my entire base is number 3, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because this is my 3rd base.
Apparently, it's your access level.
My access level.
Yep. 1 means owner only. 2 means co-owner access allowed. 3 means friends allowed. 4 means guild members allowed. And 5 means public allowed. So you have it on friends allowed.
So, hey, you can come join me here.
I'll get right on that just as soon as I own the game someday.
Yeah. Construction tool. Do I need the spare? I could probably keep the spare sword on me. Definitely keeping the welding wire because my bike is in a real bad shape. Fuel, scythe, deciliter John. Okay, so I gotta redo my gear. Oh, that sword's not in very good shape either. Okay. Actually, a lot of my stuff's in real bad shape. It'll be fine for this run. So we'll take these off. That should actually be number 4. Welding torch, I don't need on there.
The Dune Deluxe Edition, and which is the first level that allows you to play early, costs $20 more than the base version, right?
Yes.
And if you had bought it right at the beginning, it would have given you 5 days early access.
Right.
So, based on that, $20 more for 5 days, every day closer it gets to release, shouldn't it reduce by $4?
Makes sense to me.
Best I can tell, it doesn't really give you more than that.
No, not really.
least the question, what's the point of the Ultimate Edition? Because it also doesn't list anything for that.
I don't know. There may be a season pass somewhere in there. Because I'm pretty sure I saw on my Steam that I have a season pass.
Yep, I found the comparison finally. It's a season pass and Sardukar Bartor armor. And the head start. And then the Ultimate gets those as well as Dusk Raider, Sandbike Swatch, Blue Dasher, Orthocopter Swatch, Kaladin Palace Building Set, a Dune 2021 film still suit, digital art book, and digital soundtrack.
Okay. Okay, so the last time I climbed this wall, I had full water. Now, I'm not certain that I can do it.
I mean, you still had water. Why didn't you refill your water?
Okay, there we go. Because I want to save all the water I can for aluminum production.
It sounds unhealthy.
You know what else that sounds unhealthy?
Falling?
Getting eaten by a sandworm because I don't have an ornithopter.
You told me yesterday you were getting used to it.
Yes, but eventually it's going to catch up with me. Okay.
Now, in non-Dune related news, for anyone out there who's a Magic fan, a friend of mine showed me a card they got from a booster pack from the Final Fantasy set.
Okay.
It is BB Orin Eterir. You play Final Fantasy, I don't, so you can probably pronounce it. It's a legendary creature, wizard.
Yeah.
Costs 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 red. Its a 0 cost ability is add X mana in any combination of blue and or red, where X is BB's power. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on BB, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
That is straight up my alley.
That is way overpowered.
That is exactly what I want in a Magic card.
I told this friend I feared what you were going to create with these cards when you get them.
No, you don't have to fear it. You pretty much already know. I'm not going to do anything different.
Yes, instant death, you are correct.
All that's going to do is ramp up my, infinite turns deck to millions of infinite turns. Okay, shields on. I hope there's some water in here.
Oh, if you don't have your shield on, does it not damage the battery over time or something?
You just have to remember to turn it on because otherwise it shuts off automatically when you go onto a vehicle.
Oh.
What?
Flamethrower. In a desert, that just seems pointless.
Hey, ice. Yeah, I remember that one.
Ah, yes. Hello, Ice. How are you?
Okay, I need this person to not be flamethrowing me. Oh, he's got a shield too. Here, go off the edge so I don't have to fight 2 people at once. No, no flamethrower. Let me stun
Okay,
you.
so what is the one where they kind of hover and explode? What is that?
That is an ability that they have. Like that. Okay. Nope, need to move.
Like
oh. Yeah, basically it slows me down so I can't run.
Oh.
So if I go up here...
And allows them to look super dramatic.
Okay, that's one of the 7 things I need.
Also water.
Yes, I do need water. Okay, that's right. You come over here. Ow. Stop that.
Wow, that was very effective.
Yes. Melee weapons are extremely effective in this game. Hey! No.
Went against you.
Okay, you guys coming up the stairs or not? Oh.
Shield engaged.
What?
Yep, they are very effective against you.
So, why couldn't I revive there?
Maybe he double killed you or something? It appears that blade is really, really strong.
Well, I mean, blades in general are really, really strong. Hey, I'm back here. Oh no, I'm back here.
Raising shield.
Okay. Flamethrower dude? Seriously, I gotta get one of those.
I mean, they look fun, but they don't appear to do tons of damage. Also, is your shield on?
No.
Yeah, turned off. I take back my they don't do tons of damage thing.
Okay, come on. Let me turn on my shield. There we go. There. Oh my gosh. Ooh, he has a water scythe.
That might be helpful right about now.
You know what else is helpful? 2 other players.
Oh. Who brought in an enemy, apparently.
No, there's no enemies. That's all players.
Oh.
Halt and
It looked like
identify.
he was attacking him, okay.
Raising shield.
State your business.
Really, guys? You're not gonna help at all. You're just gonna let me take it.
Was that a bullet that slow-mode into you?
It might have been.
So bullets can do the special slow attacks too?
I see you, dog.
Okay, here we go. One of them has a pretty cool sword.
Yes, it's glowy.
Yeah, I want one. Okay. Take a moment.
Of course, it could be, it's glowing green, so it could be a sword that's healing the enemies.
Hey, that's not nice.
Astounding, there's spam sellers in this game too.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Although I just
Not
noticed the
even
first
full
ones
release
today.
yet.
Oh, I'm dehydrated. I did not get anywhere near what I wanted to out of this. They all just stopped. Okay, let's find some water flowers. It's nighttime, so I can actually fill my water thing. And I can deploy my sand thing. Here we go. Find some flowers. There's got to be some somewhat close by, right? They
In
wouldn't.
this desert, who knows?
They wouldn't build a fortification like that unless there was water somewhat close.
That is an assumption.
It is. There's water. Okay, now let's harvest this. Okay, at least now I've got some water to work with. But I'm lost. Where was the thing that I was trying to get to? Ooh. An outpost camp. Maybe this one has the things I'm looking for.
For the revolution!
Okay. Nope, it did not. So we'll bandage up. Try to get back to that other facility. So I just need some... What the...
Eyes on hostile! Yeah.
Okay, where is this thing? Oh, it's directly behind me. I need to go that way. Oh, more water flowers. Oh, so much water flowers. Okay. And then there's 2, 3, 4 more patches here. See, I was very right. They wouldn't build something far, far away from water. Even if it is, you know, flower water.
Why have you had anything built on this planet is built far, far away from water?
Maybe. But there's still water. It's still kinda here. You just gotta know how to get it. There, I'm full on water. Maybe I don't need this new scythe. Because I'm going back with like 12,000 water. Alright, still trying for the pumps. After I put on a bandage and heal. Okay. Those guys are there. Fuel cells. Vehicle fuel. I mean, that's nice, but it's not the fluid pumps I want. Okay, how much trouble am I getting myself into sneaking behind them?
Someone's here.
Nope, no one's here. Ignore me. Okay, well, I guess we are gonna search a little faster now. Hey, no stabbing. Haha. Okay, is anybody gonna come down here? Okay, that's one down.
To the Emperor.
I have grenades too. What are you doing? Okay, well, I'll take the plant fiber because that's another bandage. Okay, so that one's down. There were a lot of people in here, but I'm actually making a decent attempt at this. Where'd they go? Oh, they're here. Come on. Time to die before the flamethrower guy finds me. I think the flamethrower guy's all that's left. Where is he? There he is.
Hey, can you take one of those buggies?
I wish. Oh, is this the other team?
I feel like it should denote enemies and regular players a bit better.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if there was some indication that they were not going to try to kill me. But they came through here, so that means enemies through here are pretty much dead, right? Yeah, look at that. Thanks, guys. Super helpful.
Oh, the items are for everyone?
Yeah, if you just wander across a body, you can take its stuff. That's...
No, what I mean by that is they take it and there are still copies for you.
Yes.
That's convenient.
Your loot is unique to you. Hey, that's basically everything. What's a heavy caliber compressor? Ooh. Maybe I will go through here and try to loot a little more while there's no people to stop me. Because it looks like I'm getting some decent stuff. And more of these industrial pumps probably is not going to hurt. Especially if at some point I have to make a second ornithopter.
I mean, at some point you'll want to go from the light to the medium at the very least.
I kind of hope that at some point I will either have a guild or create a guild that will have access to all the ornithopters. Okay, what's in here? This room looks important. It's really not. Okay, going up. In here. Some water. Up here. Okay, there's that room.
We need to recruit some medical people into the movement. A real physician.
Okay, so I
would
need
be
to find
nice. But any sort of chemist or
the
medical would be a
band.
start.
I think that's it
We've had
there.
several folks taken ill,
Whoa.
and there's not a lot we can do for them out here. The whole crew
What
that
is
blew
that?
up with Yates on that salvage recovery job have come down sick. Some of them are in a real bad way. People are blaming that bad spice that's supposed to be going around. No one wants to go near them now. Poor souls.
Okay, 14 of the pump that I needed 7 of. Okay, so up here, this is a super rich zone. I got spice-infused aluminum dust. Oh, there's intel here. I didn't realize I was going through an intel zone. So, alright. That was nice. Not going down that way. Now I just need to get out of here without dying. Did I? Okay, so I left my vehicle. I didn't pick it up. That was dumb of me. Okay, up in this building. Weapons parts. I mean, that's always helpful. There's a lot of ammo containers in this one. Okay. Oh, nope. That's a container I haven't looted yet.
So I do have bad news for you.
What's that?
All your progress you're making gets wiped on release day.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I just checked. It just dawned on me.
That's not funny.
It's not supposed to be funny.
They're wiping progress on release day?
It's literally the first frequently asked question. Will my progress during the beta weekend, which is what you're doing,
Nope, it's not.
carry over
Beta
to-
weekend was a month ago.
Oh. Well, then I'm not sure.
Okay, so Beta Weekend was an event that happened a month or two ago. And
May 9 to 12. Okay. Fair enough.
yeah. But now you've got my, you know, my attention up. Can you confirm that
Working on it.
that is not going to happen? Because I'm not gonna lie, if that was a thing and this was gonna get a full wipe after early access was sold, I would be super salty.
Oh, you'll be able to rent your own servers. I found that out.
Yep, I do know that. Bike? Why? Why did you do this to me? It's the equivalent of blowing a flat.
It also goes grayscale. That's funny.
Okay. So apparently my tires blew out. And by tires, I mean tank treads.
I mean, that can happen.
Yes, and it just did. I just need to clearly take better care of my stuff.
What else is new?
I try to take very good care of my stuff. I've just been using and abusing this thing so much that it's not holding up. I need something more durable. And or something that doesn't just crawl on this awful, awful ground. Okay, where's my base? My base is that way. So if I pop down here, I am not going to fall into a sand pit. So I can just jump off this cliff. I am so high up. This is almost terrifying. But I'm glad my battery is holding up. Okay. So, I have the... did I get any sand? I don't know.
All right. Does my progress carry over to full launch on June 10th? Yes. All progress you make in Head Start carries over into full launch.
Excellent. That puts my mind at ease.
If I get killed by the sandworms, will I lose everything? Yes.
Yes. If the sandworm eats you, you are gone.
So apparently there's 4 schools of Imperium.
So there's 4 classes that you can start with, and then there's a 5th one that you can unlock. If that's what you're asking.
Are you able to switch at will between them?
Define at will. There is a process for it. So if I go into my skill trees, I have the planetologist. So this is one of them. And I can put points into here because I have unlocked it. I started as the trooper, so I have some points into this one that I use fairly frequently. You can also do the Mentat, which is unlocked, but I don't have points into. And then there is whatever this is, and the Swordmaster, which honestly, Swordmaster is probably... I should have started with Swordmaster. But yeah, you can put points into all of them once you have unlocked them. After that, there's this button down here for respec the skill tree. You can do that every 48 hours. So every 48 hours you can change your build. But there's no, like, as far as I can tell, there's no bypass to it. I could test it and see if, like, there's some sort of premium currency way of passing it, or maybe you spend the in-game currency to bypass the 48-hour cooldown. I just don't want to respec right now. Maybe once I unlock the Swordmaster, we'll see. Does that help answer your question?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, I'm home, so we are going to go deposit the water that I came home with. I did not come home with as much as I had hoped. But still, it's more than I've had. And then I'll save that one so I have a drink. Now I can start, I should start doing some aluminum here. And we can do 57 more.
Alright, looks like Mentat is my style. I'm reading more about it.
Yeah, I think that's like the sniper one.
It is.
So Ornithopter Cockpit needs the aluminum and water. So they all need water, which I just spent all of. But they also all need aluminum. Aluminum. Okay, so at this point it is legit aluminum and water that is holding me back. And from getting more aluminum, it is just water that is holding me back. Now over
and
here...
when you went out and collected water, you got what, 1,800?
I got... I want to say close to 8,000.
Oh, 8,000, and you only need 25,000 or something like that?
Something like that.
Sounds like that's pretty easy to get.
It just kind of fell into my lap. Yeah. So this industrial dew scythe would help a lot. For that, I'm going to need more silicon blocks. I don't think I picked up any sand. Yeah, I need flour sand for that. And how many do I need?
A special sand, okay.
Yes, it's not, I can just walk out into the desert, pick up a pocket full of sand, and come back, and I've got what I need.
I figured it was open the door. Oh, the wind blew some in, close the door.
I need 55 of this special sand in order to make that. Now, that may not be necessary. Get this put away. Because the scythe that I have, and I got 2 of, I don't know. Maybe that'll work. It would be nice if it was a little bit more, if it would just get more. What is this? Oh, I picked up a scout wing.
That sounds helpful.
It's damaged already.
That sounds less helpful. Last thing you want to do is a wing to fall off your scout as you're flying.
Right. House burst drill shot. The anti-shield weapon of choice. An added charge mechanism was added to the base FK7, powering up a devastating 2-round burst of burrow darts. I think this is a shotgun that's anti-shield. That's pretty cool.
An anti-shield shotguns are known for damage if you're close, so anti-shield, that's very useful.
Yes. Okay. Spiced infused aluminum can go there. Picked up a Sandbike engine Mark IV. That's an upgrade. Except it's damaged. Light caliber compressors. Put those away. Okay, so the Dew Reaper Mark IV is what I have equipped. Okay. So my power pack needs to be redone. We'll repair that. My sword needs to be redone. We can do that. Suspensor belt needs to be redone. We can do that. Welding torch. Yep, that's fine. Armor's okay for now. Do I have 2 Reaper Mark IVs? I do. Okay. So I can really just scrap the Mark II. Also, it's nighttime, so I can be out harvesting. So let's do that. Okay, so I've got this water field here. Because I also did not build a base far away from water. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I will be back in a moment. I gotta do a computer restart. Apparently my graphics driver was out of date.
Oh, okay, well, see you in a minute. Okay, so at this point, like, this is not going well. I kind of feel like maybe I should have made the upgrade, but I don't have the sand for it. So, okay, so what we'll do is we'll finish this, and then we'll go find a point where I can get some sand. And we'll just harvest all the water I can on the way. Okay, so where can I get... I mean, I know for sure I can get the sand here, because I've died getting it there several times.
Just don't die.
That's how it works? Just don't die?
Yes, I don't know what I walked in on, but just don't die.
Okay. Basically, I gotta run off into the desert, do something stupid.
Okay, have fun.
I'm totally gonna get eaten. Is this it? No. Nope, not that one. Not that one. It's gotta be here somewhere. Literally the last one I check. Okay, so with that water put away, how much stuff do I have in my inventory? More than I want to take with me. Because what I can do is put some of this away. I'm going to take that with me. And then make myself naked to run off into the desert and collect the sand, just in case. That sounds like a good plan. I'm totally gonna get eaten. That's fine. Everything's fine. And I'll leave behind one of these. Okay, so next trick. How to take 2 vehicles with me. We're gonna store that one in my tool. And we're gonna run with this one. Before I go, I'm gonna swap out the backpack for a booster. Also, I don't need this. Come on. Let me take it off. I'm flying. Okay, where did I put the booster? That's not it. That's not it. Nope. 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 Boost. Nope. Nope. It's gotta be here. I know it's here. Unless it got destroyed. Nope, again, just the last one I check. Okay, there's some water right here. We're gonna grab this on the way. And there's actually quite a bit of water up here as well. Hey, it's the good time for harvesting dew. I'm actually making some decent progress here. Okay. Most dangerous part of this, until I actually have to harvest, is going to be crossing the desert. I think I've got that down to a point where I can manage it, as long as the worm isn't literally right there.
Here's hoping.
Problem is, I have not been paying attention to worm breaches. I don't really know where it is. Other than I can go across pretty much right here. Without getting stuck in quicksand. So here we go. Go across here. Does not look like the worm is anywhere around. Oh, it's getting closer. Let's boost up this hill. Okay, so we made it across. There's some water here. Some water. Ooh, there's lots of water on this little island. Come on, let me mount. Here we go. So next step, I need to get across to here. And then across to here. So we're gonna head this way. Worm's kind of close, but that's okay, because I'm at safety already. Okay, now I need to go this distance, and that's the problem. Gonna be the big problem. What is that? Okay, here we go. Oh, the worm is kind of close. I'm assuming because that thing landed right there. Okay, made it that one. And is that radiation? That's radiation, I think. That's not harvest me sand. That's just radioactive space. So then I need to go... I'm going to go to here. I'll just drive through the radiation zone. Nothing bad's going to happen, right? It's just radiation. Okay, I'm through. And now I want to get over here. Now here's the problem. Right there is my target for the sand. So I'm going to go across and hope I don't draw the worm.
So I watched the very first intro video to the game.
Yes.
And it seems like it's an alternate universe.
Yeah. Kind of. Okay, so these treads are not in good shape. These ones are okay. These ones are really bad. So I need some scrap. Now, I had a base right here at one point. You'd think I would remember if there was scrap around or not. And you know what? I did the dumb thing. I left my inventory module at my base. Because I totally could have put the inventory module on one of these, left all of my gear inside of it, so that if I get eaten by the worm, it's not a problem. Okay, here's the scrap. Okay, so can I... Is there any way for me to build one of those modules? I don't think so. Okay, I would need to have the construction tool, which that I can build. That's not a problem. It just takes some salvage metal. And we can put that right here. Then I would need to have a small fief thing. And for refineries, I would have to have... Nope, it's a fabricator. Oh, maybe I can. I just need some granite. Which there's some right here. I remember that from living here. And then I can put this thing down, this thing down, and then I can use these to store all my stuff. Because I don't want to just run out into the desert and lose all my stuff. I will run out naked. That's not a problem. And I need to have this thing on me. Okay, bike. Let's do this. Time to go. So unfortunately, that was not enough. I still need a little bit more. Okay, I'll give him some time. Also, put the sand away. Do I not have enough scrap metal? 22 salvage metal. Okay, we'll take that out, put the sand back. Ah, they take 35. So, no, I can't do that. But that's okay. Just gotta give him some time to, you know, go away. Okay, I also need to craft some welding wire. So that I can repair this tire that's almost flat. Did I not bring my welding torch? No, there it is. Okay, this one. No power. So many little things that I always forget about. Like the fact that I have to have a power pack equipped in actually to order to use power. Can't talk. To use the welding torch. Okay, so I should be good to go back pretty much any time. I'm gonna ditch everything that I don't need into the storage chests before I do. Oh, he's coming straight for where I'm supposed to be going. That's annoying.
At least he's not where you are now.
It's true. But I have... why would he do that? Okay. How much do I actually need? I need 11 more. Can I do it? I can do it. Alright, I needed 11. I picked up 21. That should be enough. Okay, so I just gotta demolish this place. Then I can pick up spare bike and get on main bike and head home. Why does it say low fuel? My fuel is full.
It's been leaking.
Okay, here I go. Gotta go back across. Okay, it knows I'm here. Perfect. Okay. If I go straight across, it'll be fine. Just gonna put it out there again. Should not be able to attract the worm if you're flying through the air.
Or at least
On a bike. I mean, like, if the bike went airborne, it shouldn't.
Well,
The worm
you
shouldn't
would think,
track it.
but the rushing air past it, it's not that aerodynamic. So the air rushing past it might be able to translate into the ground.
Yeah, maybe, but we're talking like 20 feet into the ground.
And its engine is still running.
Okay, so I should, hypothetically, if I go straight towards that marker, I will not hit the quicksand. Ooh, sandworm is real close. Nah, I'm good. But man, it's sketchy when that happens. Okay, so I've got enough stuff to make the water harvester. I think. Okay, so I gotta make the blocks. And then I need to deposit the water that I took. And I'm actually real close to full on water. So Dew Scythe just needs time for the silicone blocks. Okay, we got this. As long as it can get done before nightfall so I can go harvest more water. Okay, need 5 more. Man, these things take a while. I need a better chemical plant. Two more. One more. Come on. Oops. There we go. Let's see what the Industrial Dew Scythe Mark IV can do. Also, the rest of the water can go into aluminum production. Whoa. Okay, so this actually works pretty quick here. Alright, let's go get some more. Wow. That's fast. Okay. So that was an additional 11,000 water right there. I don't know that I can actually store all of it. It might be time to start putting together the ornithopter. Nice. Okay, so water's full. Okay, so I need the cockpit. We can make one of those. And then I'll need more aluminum for... I'll need 15 for the engine. 35, so total of 50 for the generator. I need 59, and producing I have 59, so I have exactly enough going. It's just a matter of time. Oh, that's
Yay.
beautiful.
Time.
Oh, that's so good. All right. What to do in the meantime? I'm gonna head back up to the other water place that I have nearby. Harvest this. Those two are having a bit of a fight, so leave them to it. So my base water is full. Hey. That's what you get. Should have just left me alone.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, sandstorm coming in. Gotta get back to my base. Wish it gave me more than a minute notice. But I mean, I was close to my base anyway. But man, that's a scramble, especially if there's no caves or anything nearby. You know what this base needs? Some lights. Utilities. Refineries, storage. Lighting. I have
Sector weather alert. A large
Chom
sandstorm is approaching.
dispenser lamps. Chom tall standing lights. Short standing lights. Wall lights. Floor lights. Huh, I wonder what these look like. It would be helpful if it wasn't, you know, in the middle of the sandstorm. And now it's daytime, so I can't tell if they're actually having any kind of effect. Oh well. Okay, vehicle backup tool. Use it to store one, or use it to store and restore your sand bike or scout ornithopter. So I can store a scout ornithopter in here. Which means I can assemble it here. Nice. Okay. Getting somewhere. Okay, so here's the wings. I need 3 sets of wings. No. I need 4 wings. Okay. So I am going to need a little bit more aluminum then. Because each wing is 9. I can make a little bit more here. And then I'm actually out of aluminum ore. Okay, so that's just going to take some time. In the meantime, what do I have to explore? As far as I can tell, I've only touched on like half the map. But man, I want to fly one of these things so bad. Okay, what else can I do to this? Because there's a lot of ornithopter parts that I don't have. So there is a booster, which would require a lot more aluminum. There is the storage, which would require a lot more aluminum. Scan module, which would require a lot more aluminum. So I don't know how important the booster is going to be. That's the thing, right? You'll go faster. But is that... It's like... It's not like it's as important because you're not being chased by a sandworm. In theory. So that would mean storage is important.
I mean, you're going to use it from collecting resources, I assume.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I'm going to unlock all of these things. Because I've got the intel for it, so I may as well. So now I can at least build everything for the scout ornithopter. Like, I had the critical components before, but now I got the optional stuff too. Okay, come on. Give me the next aluminum ingot. I want to do the engine. One more. Come on. Yay. Okay. After this, I'm going to go do another run and grab some more aluminum. Oh no. I'm going to run out of cobalt paste. I don't have enough cobalt paste. I don't like getting cobalt paste.
It has been a reoccurring issue, it seems.
I mean, half the reason that I wanted one of these is to make getting the cobalt paste easier. Okay, well, if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Let's see, I need... I've got everything I need. So you remember where I was yesterday in that deep trench?
The one I led you to right at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you have to get the stuff for the cobalt paste. At the
Convenient.
bottom of that.
Less convenient.
Alright, I don't know exactly how much I'm gonna need. But it's around 16 cobalt paste. You probably need 5 of this to make 1. So I'm assuming I'm gonna need around 100 of this resource. And it is these red crystals on the wall. Some of them are pretty easy to get to, others not so much. Okay. This one is easy. I can just stand up on this thing. The one inside is not. Hey, let me out. Let me out. Oh my gosh, did I get... Okay, there's gotta be a way out of this. There we go. Okay. Easy to get, hard to get out of that spot. This one over here might be a little bit more difficult. But they've got that thing right there, so maybe I can just climb that. Okay, so that's 100. Do I want to stop there? No, I don't want to risk having to come back here again. I hate this place. I mean, it's actually a very intriguing part of the game. It just, I don't like navigating. I get lost every time I'm trying to get out. And I end up stuck in this deep, dark hole. It doesn't have any lighting. Alright, I've got enough stuff to do one more. Or enough inventory space to do one more. I wish there was a way to increase your inventory cap. Or, okay, there might be. I just haven't found it. I wish I'd found a way to increase your inventory cap. Okay, that's 218 of these. I'm out of here. That should be enough. Also, I'm starting to run out of inventory space, so it kind of has to be enough. And I gotta be careful when I'm driving. One wrong thing could send me flipping over the edge of the cliff. I don't want to go down farther.
No?
No, I think I've got a pretty good bearing on how to get out. I do not want to go further into the rift. Okay, back with the stuff. Let's get that processing. Cobalt paste. Requires 75 water each. I can do 140 of it. So let's do that. And not enough to make anything yet. But I think I only have to do the generator. And then 3 more wings. It's going to be close on the aluminum side. In the meantime, let's go get some more water. Because it is nighttime and I can do that. Okay, so that's a full inventory of water. I suppose the next thing would be to do an aluminum run. But for that, I need to swap out the booster for the inventory thing. Treads are okay for now. They should be able to make it through the run. And I have some spare fuel, so I just need to figure out where I put the inventory. We'll reattach that and then head out to the aluminum farming spot. Now, Pure, I read somewhere, I can't personally attest to this, that if you stand just on the edge of where the worm can get you, inside the zone, and taunt the worm, supposedly it can just pop up out of the sand and kill you right then and there.
That's unfortunate.
But I can't confirm that. I haven't tried it. Could be a fun experiment to do, though.
Sounds like you, that's for sure.
What, you think I'm the kind of person who would just haul off and taunt a giant sandworm?
Yes.
You're absolutely right. I would. Maybe not right this second, but I think it's something that I should pursue. For science.
Maybe when you don't have important stuff on you.
Right. Or, you know, a good vehicle that I'm riding. Now, I have also found an interesting resource. Don't know what to do with it yet. But it's, basalt stone is harvestable.
I mean, basalt is a volcanic rock, if I recall.
Right.
And maybe you can make a thing to clean your feet.
A thing to clean my feet?
Yeah.
Like a doormat?
That's more pumice, I guess.
Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. Alright, I've grabbed all the aluminum I'm gonna get. I'm gonna head back. Get this producing. And I think when I get back, I should be able to plug in another part. Which, aside from the wings, that's going to be the last part that I need.
Oh, I mean, everything but wings is nothing yet, really.
It's true. Well, so I've got one wing attached, and I have another wing that's spare, because I found it. But it's damaged. So I'm not too keen on using it. And the good thing about having the ornithopter is it's going to make it so much easier for me to build a second ornithopter.
This is true.
Which to me is really important, because eventually it is going to wear out. Okay. So, Scout Ornithopter, I have the cockpit. What do I have in there? What's that green one? Is that the engine or the power supply unit? I have the engine, so I need to make the power supply unit. That's fine. I can do that pretty much right now. Scout Ornithopter generator. Go. And hey, a wing.
Greetings, Wig.
Wing? Wig?
Oh, I thought you said Wig had joined us.
Nope, I'm making a wing for the thing. I was like, I don't see a message from Wig. I'd be happy to say hi. But I don't think she's listening at the moment. Two more wings. All right, all the aluminum ore is in the vehicle. Okay, so now my next thing that I have to concern myself with, how am I getting this thing back and forth? Or to a safe point? Do I have to have a landing on my roof? An external pad? I don't really want to completely redesign my base again.
And who would?
So maybe I can just add an ornithopter attachment, where I can land the thing. I mean, ultimately, I'm going to have to redesign everything anyway. I think, because we're going to have, hopefully, a few friends join us at full launch. And then everybody's going to want to have an ornithopter.
Of course, it's just the in thing.
Right. And I'm all for it. But I want to be prepared and have space for it. Okay, so if I were to use the damaged wing, this would be flyable right now. Oh, that's exciting.
But do you want to risk it?
No. I mean, it's not really much of a risk. Because, like, it's not like it's going to fall out of the sky. It's just a matter of, if I put a damaged one on there, then I have to repair it at a different interval than I repair everything else.
Do we know it will fall out of the sky?
I do not know that it won't fall out of the sky. I do know that it won't fall out of the sky because the wing is specifically damaged. It might if the wing breaks, but there's warnings and stuff that it should give you. It's always given me a warning with the bike saying, hey, by the way, something's not right.
Did it do that when the treads disintegrated?
Yes. I just thought I had more time. Okay, after that, what's it going to take to make the storage? Max volume is 500. Item slots is 10. It's just more aluminum. I would need 60 total aluminum. I don't think I'm producing that much. Oh, come on, just one more. Just one more. Okay. So now does it come fueled? Does this take special fuel? I hope not. Traveling will require fuel and water. Okay. %1 fueled. Let's put a little bit more than 1% in there. And it needs water. Question is, how much water can it hold? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put this away for a second. It says it requires fuel and water, and I don't want to damage this thing by taking it out without any water in it. So I'm going to look up how to water this thing. I don't really see anything on it. So I guess we're just going to give it a try.
Away you go. How does it feel?
It's like flying a dragonfly.
Do you feel freedom?
Yeah. Yeah, this feels good. And it's remarkably steady. And easy to control.
I mean, it's future technology. You'd think it would be.
It's not actually all that much faster than a bike, though. Like, aside from the fact that I can fly over things. Also, it's looking like it chews through fuel pretty quick.
Understandable. Probably need a big fuel tank.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
And sandstorm, gotta get home. I'm not gonna make it back to home. Okay.
Can you land and be fine?
No. I see my house. It's here.
Sandstorm is approaching.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Okay, I made it into my house. Wow, I thought for sure I wasn't going to make that. Oh, man. Like, it was literally... The sandstorm was rolling in. It was slowing my movement.
But you're okay. And now you know what to keep an eye out for.
Well, I mean, you only get a minute notice. So, does that mean I have to stay within a minute of my base?
Or figure out how to keep it safe outside your base.
So, basically, I absorbed it into my my vehicle tool here. Not a problem. But if I'm out and I absorb it into the multi-tool, or the vehicle tool, and then I die, I lose it.
So you need a better way.
What I need is a way of protecting myself from the sandstorms when I'm out and about. Because you can just pop into a cave, but the area that I'm in, there's not a lot of caves. Although I did actually just find one that would have been closer than my base.
Are you allowed more than one base?
Yes.
Sounds like you need a base network then.
Eventually you do have to start paying taxes on it.
Yeah, it does.
Discovered the trap.
What, taxes?
No, the zone that I was in, and I saw the cave. The cave is called the trap. I found a PvP zone.
No.
I got no problem exploring it, but I'm gonna leave my ornithopter not in the PvP zone. Oh wait,
A
no.
good idea.
My inventory's full. I can go explore it, but I can't bring anything out of it. I'll come back to that in a minute. starting to see the use of the boosters. Just getting from one point to another quickly. Because it goes 75 kilometers per hour. Right?
That's slower than your current motorcycle thing.
Yeah.
Not by much, but it is.
Okay, I placed it down inside my base. Let's actually take a look and see what kind of wear and tear this takes just over time. So for that, I need the welding torch. Repair, check out the wings. It's not letting me target anything. There we go. Nope. So the hull, the cockpit don't take damage, or haven't taken damage. The engine's taken a little bit. I'm assuming the wings are going to be about the same. Yeah, the wings are about the same. Okay, so durability-wise, it's okay. So, I feel super accomplished. This is a whole lot of fun. But unfortunately, that's, I think, where I've got to end for the day. So, thank you for joining us, everyone. I will likely do this for a very brief time tomorrow. Probably early afternoon. And then after that, we will be back to our regular schedule starting Wednesday, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yep. So, thank you everyone for joining us. It's been a blast. I'm glad I got this project done. And I will see all of you tomorrow.
And have a very good rest of your weekend.